What's up, England? What is happening to the world? Where are all the fucking awakened people? Where are all the people that fucking we need to stop this bullshit? The Daily Mail reports on the 7th of October. World's first COVID passport technology will be trialled on flights from Heathrow this week in a bid to let passengers travel without risk of quarantine in future, but requires authorities to trust test lab results from abroad. Okay, so this is the COVID-19 test uh, passport that you're going to be required to have in order to travel and not get quarantined at your destination. So I'm assuming for now it's going to be a matter of like, look, you take this test and get the QR code, and then you won't have to isolate when you get to your destination. If you don't, then it's going to be a week or 2 weeks isolation. So obviously, people are going to want to go for this. It's going to be gradually introduced that way. It's a long-term plan. How it's going to work: Heathrow test of app to let people travel the globe without quarantine risk. So United Airlines and Cathay Pacific are trying out Common Pass software. The pass works by passengers taking a test at a certified lab before uploading it. It generates a QR code that can be scanned by airline staff and border officials, but it will require governments to trust coronavirus tests taken at foreign labs. Okay, sounds fair, right? So what's stopping you from contracting the virus 10 minutes after you get tested and cleared and passing it on to others? See the hypocrisy and the fucking irony in this freedom taking convid bullshit. Coronavirus passport trials are taking place at Heathrow this week to test technology to let people travel the globe without risk of being quarantined. Passengers on United Airlines and Cathay Pacific are trying out an app called the Common Pass. The phone software is a digital health pass which can hold a certified COVID-19 test status or show someone has been vaccinated in future. That's the key word, that has been vaccinated in future, because that's essentially what they want to get. They want to get everybody vaccinated. And if you don't take this vaccine, then you can't participate. You can't be part of the social ladder. So it has been launched by a non-profit Trust Commons Project Foundation, part of the World Economic Forum. And we know who they are, right? The Great Reset being advertised, the one that I showed you with that on the Anna Breeze channel. So they're the ones that want to forge this matrix of tyranny. So in the hope of it will end the days of flyers producing bits of paper, often in different languages. It's basically a digital passport. The tech is very much at the trial stage, using volunteers on flights between London, New York, Hong Kong and Singapore under government observation. And I can guarantee you, no doubt, all these governments are in step with each other. They are in corroboration. They're corroborating because it's a whole con that's going on. I mean, in the news, what you hear people, celebrities testing positive. I mean, the other day I was watching the news and it said that a certain footballer has tested positive, blah blah blah, and that two other footballers can't go and play the game. Okay. So When was the last time you heard any of these that have tested positive over the past year are actually passing away from the coronavirus? Not Tom Hanks, not his wife, not Trump, not this footballer. I watch MMA and I've seen MMA fighters being turned down um, for fights because of their testing positive. Yet they report no symptoms whatsoever. It's a fucking big lie, and I hate how society is just lapping it up like good sheep. Oh gosh. All these fucking pedophiles that run this fucking system that we're in, we allow them to do this. We pay for them. Oh god. What kind of world are we leaving for our children? Let's have a look at this, how the common pass works. Excuse me. So step one, person gets tested at an approved lab in their home country or gets vaccinated when one becomes available, which I can guarantee you that it will be very, very soon. Operation Warp Speed, and we already have all these people's lives being turned upside down, businesses are losing, um, no, they're closing. They're not losing profits, they're fucking closing. Small businesses, medium businesses, gone. And all this is so the bigger corporations can just take their place. Step 2, results are sent to a local or national registry database or a personal health record like Apple Health or Google's Common Health app. Step 3, app determines current entry rules for the destination, where the lab test was carried out and the results, and whether the traveller meets the country's entry requirements. Step 4, person sees if they will be cleared to travel enter their destination country. And step 5, app generates a QR code that can be scanned by airline staff and border officials. So the pass works by passengers taking a test at a certified lab before uploading it to their phone. It generates a QR code that can be scanned by airline staff and border officials. David Evans, joint CEO of Traveller Pass company Collinson, said the app could be a game changer. No shit, Sherlock. He added, as we come to grips with living with COVID-19, testing is the safest scientific method to reopen countries and borders. However, as each country looks to find the right solution to protect their citizens, we know that the ability to demonstrate the validity of testing done upon arrival or before departure is key to reopening borders. The Collinson and Swissport dedicated COVID-19 testing facility at Heathrow will support the Common Pass trial by testing United Airlines and Cathay Pacific Airways volunteers. Shame on you, volunteers, shame. Heathrow's Process Improvement Director Mark Burgess said, for some time now, Heathrow has been calling for the creation of a common international standard and cross-border pilots. Such as these could help governments across the world and industry to unlock the benefits of testing in aviation. We are looking forward to reviewing the findings of these trials and using the learnings to support the recovery of an industry that provides so many jobs and economic opportunities globally. I've got a good idea. Why don't you just open things back up and fucking cut the bullshit? Common Pass says it adheres to tight privacy principles and is designed to protect personal data in compliance with relevant privacy regulations, including GDPR. It was launched by the World Economic Forum and the Commons Project in collaboration with a broad coalition of public and private partners around the world. All these people that want to just take away your freedom and your rights. People, wake up to this shit, please, because it's killing me. It's killing me for the thought of our children and their future. I couldn't give a shit about my fucking my life and the way it's heading. I'm 40 years old. And I'd gladly spend it in a fucking prison cell if I have to. But yeah, please, guys, share this, like and subscribe, and speak soon. Peace.